And here we go. Today is gonna be a pretty quick stream because all the time before the stream I was setting up the OBS. For some reason I have a terrible sound from my Mac. It's so noisy and I have no idea why it is, right? Because it was not that noisy previously. But I guess it is what it is for now, right? Yeah, so like my plan. Actually, even before that, I was chatting with Gemini, right? About wardrobe, right? So I want like I come to realizations that there are like a lot of scenes I have which I don't really need, right? Or like I need them only like once a year or something. And I thought like, what if I'll optimize everything I have to a degree where like I can fit everything in one suit, right? And I saw that probably the biggest pain point is gonna be closed. I have no idea, probably closed, right? And yeah, so basically chatting. It kind of works, kind of not, right? Not this one here. So it like recommends me the set of clothes. Fuck, how do you do it? I have to do it. Clothes versus closes. Thanks everybody for you go shopping to buy some clothes. You go to the clothing section at the mall. You find, why is it 0 folds? It's so okay. This page doesn't load. Wait, please stop it. Clothes are pieces of fabric. Clothes are garments or pieces of clothing like shirts and pants. Clothes functions as noun, verb. Okay, so it's clothes, it's not clothes. It's a piece of, okay. Anyway, I got this set. It kind of works, but I have like don't really have an idea of which like Gemini provided these examples, right? Of main, how do I say it? Of main items that like may suit this category the most, right? But I'm not convinced that it's like the best value. So I asked for some YouTube channels, and here we go, right? Here we are. This one looks somewhat good, right? Recent travel products. Is there like, is this why you need a travel theme? 10 packing tips, 6 years. It seems like a long time ago. Then this video looks so good. I haven't watched. Probably. Okay, this is pretty much the same, but newer. Is there anything newer? 2 years. Version 3. Okay, let's check it out.
In this video, we are excited to share the third version of our digital nomad packing list with you. Hey, I'm Tom from Packhacker, your guide to smarter travel. This is the current iteration of what I've been using since 2015 when I traveled the world straight for 2 years.
Here's a new one.
Over the past year, I've worked remotely in South America, Asia, and all over the US. And everything I carry with me fits inside of this bag. I've been iterating on our digital nomad packing list since 2015, and I'm always looking for new products to see if there's a better fit. In this video, we'll cover what's changed since our last video 1 year ago. Check out our website for the full list of all 80 products and detailed reviews. Now let's kick it off with my current favorite sling that I don't leave home without. The Bellroy Venture Ready Sling arrived at Pack Hacker HQ just as I was leaving for New York in summer of 23, and I've been carrying it around ever since. Overall, I find its smaller size to be less imposing than the Air Day Sling 3 I'd been using previously. There's still enough room for everything I need, but it's got a lot more casual vibe that fits my everyday carry better. Since the buckle is close to the bag instead of centered on my back, it doesn't dig into my spine when I pair it with the Air Travel Pack 3. I'm also a huge fan of the Canva ripstop material. I liked it as soon as I touched it. It's structured but not too thick and has a satisfying, almost rubbery feel that's not bulky or crunchy. Well, it sometimes slides when I wear it on my upper chest with a silver jacket, I've gotten used to it. It fits all my everyday carry gear as well, and I love the organization.
What's something I'm most interested in right now?
The next swap is more subtle. You may not notice the difference from the original Arcade Ranger belt until you take it off. The Atlas belt is made with Arcade's new A2 buckle, which I found easier to insert than the previous rectangular model because it tapers to a point. That means it's also easier to put back on. Every second counts when going through TSA, and while you shouldn't have to take off this metal-free belt to go through security, officers sometimes ask me to remove it if they see it. Plus, the belt itself is made with Reprieve polyester, which is 85% post-consumer recycled, and it has reinforced stitching on the edges for a
Why have subtitles in Russian?
great tactical sunglasses before. I needed something different when I got a prescription for distance, though. The Switch Classic 345s from Jins are much thinner than traditional glasses and comes with magnetic sunglasses that I can easily clip on and take off as needed. Then I only have to pack one pair of glasses for my whole trip. If you don't need glasses, you can always get non-prescription blue light for working and pop on the sunglasses when it's time to explore. No matter which kind you get, they're pretty thin. To protect them in my bag, I picked up this aluminum eyeglasses case that fits the frames and sunglasses inside. Frankly, it's not my favorite, but we tried like 15 of these, and this was the smallest hardshell case I could find, where the glasses still fit inside. It fits nicely in the sling, but the case is scratched up and feels cheap. Cases are so hard to find because glasses, shapes, and sizes vary a ton between styles and brands, so if there's an option you love, let us know in the comments below, and maybe we'll check it out. Like the glasses, these shorts are also thin and lightweight. They're perfect for working out, doing yoga, and lounging around. They're made with polyester and spandex and don't add much weight to my pack, and they're incredibly comfortable during long yoga sessions. I like that there's a zippered pocket on the front for cash, and two stretchy pockets on the inside to fit a key or standard size phone. The maximum size iPhones fit inside, but just barely. They're great because I can store my gear in there during a workout instead of hanging onto it.
Not something I wanted actually.
Backside, so I prefer a sling when biking. Well, these shorts are something I needed for a workout. I wanted a more casual looking hat. These 6-panel pack everything inside of the Air Pro Kit since it launched. Now it's time for some tech. I've been carrying everything inside of the Air Pro Kit since it launched last year. I previously used the Air Slim pouch, but the Pro Kit fits everything so well and is significantly smaller. The zippered mesh pocket on the front is the perfect size for my mouse, and the other side has two stretchy mesh pockets for my cords. I toss my dongles and other tiny gear inside of the because they create a cube shape when stacked together. More on that later. I try to go smaller with all the gear when updating this list, but sometimes that is not always possible. I was using the 120-watt Anker 737 wall charger, but needed a higher wattage to keep up with charging my MacBook Pro 16-inch. The 747 is about an inch taller and tops out at 150 watts, so it's more than enough to handle my device. Even though it's a bit bigger than the 737, GN technology makes it smaller than the 140-watt Apple charger. While it's a little heavy, the included suction cups help add a bit of stabilization.
I clicked like 5 seconds ago. Why it takes so? There is something wrong, and I can't tell why. What? I can't tell what. No, wait, like... Why my PC struggles? CPU 16%. RAM is free. Almost fully. Can I see GPU? Probably not. Threads, OBS. I mean, it doesn't seem to be that bad.
We found ourselves plugging this into our travel adapter most of the time anyway. Be sure to check out Anker's site to see what power you can expect from the USB-A and 3 USB-C ports depending on how many devices you charge. Really, the name of the game here is to find the smallest charger you can that'll still charge all of your individual devices, ideally at once. When I'm not posted up in a coffee shop or a co-working space, I use the Nitecore Carbo 10,000 to keep my devices charged. It packs a big punch for its size and weight and has more rounded corners than the pointy NB 10,000. The unibody carbon construction feels nicer in my hands and more durable too. It has a USB-A port at 18 watts and a USB-C port at 20 watts for fast charging, so I can either charge two devices or recharge the power bank while powering up my phone. The only slightly irritating thing is that it's hard to tell how much power is left. The LED indicators bleed into each other, so it's just kind of hard to tell if it's fully charged or not. When I'm in doubt, I just charge it up. When I switched to the Owlet wallet, I knew that I had to add the Rolling Square Air card to the list too. Unlike some Passport wallets that completely zip shut, the Owlet Travel Wallet lacks that, so a card fits a lot better than a round AirTag. Instead, the Air card fits right into one of the card slots. It uses Apple's Find My network, so it easily integrates into Apple's ecosystem. When it comes to toiletries, the Air Dop Kit 3 fits a lot better inside of my bag than the one we were previously using, the Bellroy Dop Kit. We checked out more than 2
here.
In this video, we are excited
to wasted my time. Okay, tiny essentials for your next trip. No, I don't really need it. What do I do it? Close this. Packing tips. Travel clothing, let's go.
After 10 years of living out of travel backpacks, we get a lot of questions about our clothing. What do we actually wear, what's held up, and what's worth leaving behind? In this video, we'll answer your frequently asked questions and share exactly what's worked for us and what hasn't after 10 years on the road. We've talked a lot about capsule wardrobes over the years, and you've been wearing one for essentially 10 years at this point.
Michael's what?
And after 10 years on the road. We've talked a lot
acting up, thank you for
about capsule wardrobes over the years, and you've been wearing one for essentially 10 years at this point.
How about this noise on my mic? When I don't speak, it's not that bad, but when I start to speak, whatever.
Necessary.
I mean, for long-term travel, I would say yes, because that's how you pack less. If everything in your bag goes with everything else, then it's super easy to pair things together and have variation when you have a limited number of clothing items.
Yeah. What was the biggest difficulty in building that capsule ward?
Veering away from black for me, I feel like I just wear black a lot because it's like so easy to match and it's so easy for those pieces to go with one another. But it was it got really wild when I started throwing like grays and blues in there. Yeah,
An identity.
it was an identity crisis, really.
I think a lot when we were building our packing list, it was difficult to find colorways that worked well together.
Yeah.
Actually, I thought like using only black is so simple, but also it looks kind of plain. I don't know. Like I still can't decide if I like it or not.
A pair of pants or a couple pairs of pants in a color scheme, and then pair all of our tops with those. But we would go more basic with the bottoms and get more foam with the tops, or vice versa.
Yeah. Well, you're also really good at it. So I had 10 years as like a designer before this, and I did everything in grayscale and black and white. Because for me, it was more about like the layout and the form, and selecting colors was always a weakness of mine. So when you came into the scene, I think we had a lot better color variation and things and pieces that just went with one another. So
Yeah, definitely. I think you blend in a little bit more too if you look a little bit more casual with more colors. I work retail. That's really my claim to fame.
and so did I. I didn't get those skills.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
So rapid fire outfit. If you had to pick one. Top.
Outlier Ultrafine Merino t-shirt.
Pants.
Outlier some dungarees.
Jacket.
Patagonia.
I work
Oh,
retail.
it was way too fast. I was not ready.
And so did I. I didn't get those skills.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
So rapid fire outfit. If you had to pick one. Top.
Outlier Ultrafine Merino t-shirt.
Pants.
Outlier, ultra fine. Is it Mario? It's not Mario. Marina. It's not worth it. Okay, never mind. Wait. So I'm going to start an outlier. Please to read this. I can buy it. Oh. What have I done? It's not Marina, it's like, it's called Marina, right? It's from subtitles. What's the price? $150. Wow, for a t-shirt.
Outlier some dungarees.
Jacket.
Patagonia Nano Puff.
Underwear.
Woolen prints. Boxer briefs.
Socks.
Anything from Darn Tough.
Belt.
Arcade Atlas.
What about shoes?
Vivo Barefoot Raw.
Hat.
For a hat, getaway, or I twist up a -33 neck gator.
What about hoodie?
Unbound's travel hoodie.
Damn,
you
it looks so
For a
good.
hat, getaway, or I twist up a -33 neck gator.
Neck gator? Not neck. What the fuck is that? Neck gator? Gator, okay. Why is it so slow? Because this looks okay. Right? But the one in the video just looks so thick.
What about hoodie?
Unbound Barefoot Raw.
Hat.
For a hat, getaway, or I twist up a -33
Like look at these lines. It's just
neck gator.
What about hoodie?
Unbound's travel hoodie.
You've been using that for a really long.
Long time. I've got it in every colorway.
So most of those items are merino wool. Would you say that that's the primary material that you look for when you're looking for travel clothing?
Definitely my go-to fabric for travel.
Yeah. What makes it so great?
I think a couple things. So one, it's odor resistant, so you can wear it a couple times between washes.
it's pretty
which
much
is
the
great
same
when you're traveling, so-
that I was told by Gemini. So it's basically it's a Marina, right? Marina, yeah. Maybe for a reason, I
sit there
guess.
and do laundry or overpack and pay more for checked luggage fees. That's how I was able to travel for 2 years with just 3 t-shirts.
And in that same vein, it's moisture wicking too. So when you're in different climates, you're not as sweaty, or it helps like regulate your body temperature a little bit.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, because when we were traveling in Bangkok, it was like we only have a few outfits with you, but it was a little humid. And even myself, I get pretty roasty toasty, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm feeling good. And with the wrinkle resistance too, you don't have to worry about it looking really bad when you pull it out of your carry.
Yeah. It's not something like linen, which I know a lot of people like wear on a trip. I love linen. It's very comfortable, but gives a ton of wrinkles. Merino is just naturally anti-wrinkle, and it's like super soft to the touch too, so that's another benefit. But as long as when you wash it, you just lay it flat to dry, no more wrinkles.
And you've had a lot of your merino wool items for a really long time, especially that compact travel hoodie from Unbound.
Yes, from Unbound Merino, this video sponsor. I'm super pumped that they're sponsoring this because I've been using that hoodie for like the past 3 years, or maybe 4 when we added it to our digital nomad packing list. And every single year when we refresh that,
Hello,
I get
Paris.
a
Hello.
order of a bunch of new travel hoodies. And
Hello, how are you doing?
the reigning champ. It is the smallest like packed hoodie, but it still keeps you warm, and it's made of merino wool, so it's got all those like great qualities that we had just discussed.
Yeah, and it has a very timeless look to it as well. I think Unbound Merino does that really well.
I think
Actually, I can make it quieter because it's gonna be quieter for you.
Out of merino because it's warm. and
My
it's made of merino,
mic
so all those,
setup
like,
is so
qualities we
fucked up.
discussed.
It's just
and it has-
unbearable. Like I have this noise. You probably hear it, right? Because I was sitting for half an hour before the stream trying to like figure out why it happens, how I can remove it, what like generally like the fuck. I have no idea because I used the same mic I was using on my MacBook, right? and there was noise, but not that bad. And I don't know. I'm kind of tilted. How are you, my favorite JavaScript hacker? Don't say that. It's offensive. I'm not gonna lie. I feel offended.
Very timeless look to it as well. I think Unbound Merino.
And heat testing, that continues to be the reigning champ. It is the smallest packed hoodie.
So okay, I guess I have to like give you some context. I'm basically like I was chatting with Gemini, right, about the idea of like getting everything I have in one suitcase, right? It's like optimized. I just like thought I have so many things and I don't use so many things, and so many like of the fuck, it's so hard. Yeah, so basically like I thought like I can just min-max my life stuff, right? Everything I use, and just like throw away everything and buy like only things which like I can reuse in different scenarios, and then like pack everything in a really small package and be hypermobile. And it felt so good, and so like I have to do it, right? And I just thought that probably the most difficult part is gonna be closing, right? So here we are. From tech to screenshots, the effect of backend.
Merino will sell those like good qualities of it.
Yeah, and it has a very timeless look to it as well. I think Unbound Merino does that really well.
I think what Unbound has done is they've created a line of everyday wear out of merino, because with merino, a lot of clothing.
I can tell that merino looks good, right? It looks fine.
Look like that. But I think Unbound does a really great job at having a whole line of just casual.
But I don't know, it's just...
also are this video sponsor, which is very convenient.
I don't know what exactly. It's just like these folds, they look unnatural, they look synthetic. I don't know.
And timeless.
It's not like I have anything against synthetic, but they just
really
like
to create a capsule wardrobe. So you don't have
don't
to
sell, I guess.
clothing every single season. Plus, they have a commitment to ethically sourcing from family-owned farms and paying garment workers a fair wage. So if you want to pack lighter, head to Unbound Merino's site at the link below to stock up on merino wool clothing before your next trip. One of the major questions people have is how you actually wash that clothing when you're on the road, since you're traveling with less items. What's your process like?
Good question.
Yeah, so one way is just by doing a lot of sink laundry. Depending on if I'm going to be a little more stationary, or if I'm at an Airbnb or I have access to a laundromat, then sometimes I'll bring a specific merino wool wash for my merino clothing. But otherwise, like Dr. Bronner's works relatively well too. It's like a Castile soap that can basically be used for everything.
Where do you dry your clothes? You just hang them up?
So merino specifically, that's going to be laid flat to dry ideally. You can get things like a portable clothesline just to hang up regular garments, but for merino, it can kind of stretch out a little bit, and because the fabric is a little more delicate, the lay flat drying is going to be where it's at for those pieces. Just don't put it directly in the sun. That can kind of degrade the garment a little bit faster. So ideally in a shaded area outside with some good amount of breeze.
So because you're traveling with merino primarily, do you even need like a laundry bag?
I know that some people have like separate laundry sacks as well to keep dirty clothes in. Me personally, I don't really get too into it. I just generally keep my clothing clean, and then they can just be ready to wear whenever I need.
Especially because that, like,
just don't sweat, bro. Bro, just don't sweat.
Into it, I just generally keep my clothing clean, and then they can just be ready to wear whenever I need them.
Especially because that like antimicrobial.
For sure.
Odor, you're like a cotton shirt, when that gets dirty, that's going to stink up all the other stuff in your bag.
Yeah.
But merino, even if it is dirty and you throw it in there, it's not going to get your other stuff.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't even like realize like traveling with cotton.
Yeah, maybe.
You're absolutely right. Like if a cotton garment gets like smells bad, it can kind of stink everything else up. But that typically doesn't happen with merino.
You kind of already talked about how you care for your merino wool specifically while you're on the road, but I think a lot of people too with like
the fact that you're streaming later.
Keep your garments really fresh.
Yeah, so I think what comes to mind is
two different areas
where pilling tends to happen the most.
Streaming later? I don't like the fact that I stream later. Like, I was supposed to start streaming at 7 p.m., right? So it's like 50 minutes ago, right? But I was so frustrated with my mic. With this noise, I had no idea. I restarted my laptop. I checked all the drivers. I checked everything what I could, and it's just so bad. Yeah, and now I have like, I don't know, 20 minutes more, I guess, before I have to go to sleep. So it's amazing my antisocial ass can watch you focus now. Okay.
I mean, so there was a
okay, so like free time, right? You have free time because of that.
Merino wool that pills, especially with people wearing like a Go Rough backpack, for example, because that.
And actually, I'm actually like I thought about it, right? Like, okay, I got half an hour for a stream. What am I gonna do on this stream? Half an hour is such a little amount of time. What even like I can possibly like complete, you know? And I didn't come up with anything, but like I was doing this thing out of stream, and I thought like, well, like there is no one who will come on my stream anyway, right? So like, why would I care? I'll just sit quietly and watch the video, you know. and here Paris comes and says, I love the fact that you're streaming later. I can watch you focus now. watching full focus, watching me sitting quietly. Learn Python. Shut up.
Whatever the fabric is tends to be a little bit more abrasive on garments. So
We don't learn Python on this stream. Note that down.
some people are getting killing right here where the shoulder straps were.
At least for
Another
now.
thing you can do that's
Don't
really
play
neat
games
is that
now.
it's clean
This-
out your
this
dryer.
like-
If you've ever washed
You went too far, bro. Like, okay, Python, but like PyGame. No
a wool
comments.
sweater, like a cashmere sweater, and then dry it.
This rage bait, I'll just ignore
Dryer,
it.
totally
I
pops
will
out.
just
It's the
ignore
same
it.
in merino. So make sure that you're drying that by hanging it up and not putting it in the dryer.
With
Line
preventing
in
holes, that's
flat?
another-
It's the same in merino. So make sure that you're drying that by hanging it up and not putting it in the dryer.
Oh,
With
okay.
preventing holes, that's another concern that a lot of people have.
Wait,
Like,
not put it in.
Hang that by hanging it up and not putting it in the dryer.
With preventing holes,
What the fuck he said? Why don't have not putting in the dryer?
that's another
Okay.
concern that a lot of people have
Okay.
with like moths and things like that actually eating up their wool. Do you use any preventative stuff?
Yeah, for sure. I traveled with some cedar chips to countries that would allow it. You don't want to bring wood into like every single country. But
Fuck.
I traveled.
Will have with
Wait,
like,
what?
You're drying that by hanging it up and not putting it in the dryer.
with preventing holes, that's another concern that
Preventing holes.
a lot of people have with like moths and things like that actually eating up their wool. Do you use any
Oh, I see.
preventative stuff?
Months,
Yeah,
okay.
for sure. I traveled with some cedar chips to countries
Wow,
that
is that such big of a problem? No way.
would allow it. You don't want to bring wood into like every single country, but that generally, if there's any type of like bug deterrent that you can have, that's going to be good. And then also just leaving the items inside of your packing cubes, I think, can also keep it away from bugs. And then also belts tend to do that too. So if you have a belt here like rubbing on the garment, that can create holes like right in this area. That's happened to me before I switched over to my trusty Atlas belt from Arcade.
Very true. This, I think, is one of the hardest things that I had to get used to, which was traveling with less underwear. I think there's like that joke of people are like, I pack enough underwear in case I like pee myself.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it's like I was always guilty of that
Why is
too,
it so
until I started
relatable?
traveling with merino wool.
Sure.
But with that, do you like I was always guilty of that too, and still until I started traveling with merino wool.
Sure.
But with that, do you feel weird? Like, was it a weird thing to get used to with you?
So I think one of the things I do here is, bear with me, I can travel with 3 pairs of underwear, and that's with help from the 1-1-1 rule. So I basically am wearing 1 pair, I have 1 clean pair ready to go,
And one dry.
pair that I've washed and
Yeah.
is drying, and you just cycle between those 3.
Yeah,
So it's not
sounds
gross because
sounds
it's doing
like
all the washing, which is
sounds
kind of
sounds
annoying.
like something I would probably come up with. Not gonna lie. How was your day, by the way? I don't know. Like it was weird in some way. Like it wasn't bad, but I can say it was good. Right? It was okay, but also like there was moment like I've been working. I made a PR. I got a new ticket today. Right? My 3rd ticket on a job. I get it done in a few hours. I made a PR, right? Then I went for a snack. There was some like protein bars, like fitness bars. They probably called bars, right? And I was just like eating it and watching in the window. There's like some like huge panorama, right? With really great view. And I was just like, and I don't know. It felt like so weird. I know it was like yeah, okay, but also like why am I here? I don't know how to explain. It was explain what's a ticket to a city. Shut up. Yeah, and I don't know, like I can't tell that like this is something similar to like existential crisis, but also it's in some way it's similar, right? It's not the same, but it's similar. I don't know, like you're also thinking, right? I was sitting there and I saw like, wow, it's so good. Like I have a job, I get a decent money. I can basically just like eat fitness bars for free, right? I have like good laptop, good office, like good panorama view, like everything's good. And like, yeah. And it's just, like there's nothing else to it, and you like, I don't know, like, I guess I just have to think through it because I don't think I can like explain it for now.
thing just in the sink or something like that with some Dr. Bronner's, some liquid soap. However, it is a way to wear clean underwear every time. And if it's made of merino, it's just going to dry a lot faster too. So you're basically going to be ready to go.
That was something that I found to be a really good process for myself when we were traveling in Thailand specifically, and I had the underwear. I had 4 different pairs, and it was 2 different styles. But I would wear one, and at the end of the
Okay,
day,
now I feel bad. I know it's something that happens to me. Okay, now I'm going to explain it. It's gonna feel so weird. So like you asked me, how was your day by the way, and I like explained how was my day, right? And just proceeded with doing what I was doing, right? And then like I'm sitting for a few minutes, I was thinking, wait, why like I didn't ask how do you say it? Fuck, how do you say it? Not like why didn't I ask to, right? Fuck, it feels so bad. Why can't like I have these thoughts, but I just can't say them. No way, like my English was not that bad when I dropped streaming 2 months ago, right? It was not. It will be better, right? Yeah, so like it feels so awkward. I was just sitting 2 minutes later, and then like, okay, so he asked me how my day was, and I didn't ask him. Well, that's bad. And you're like, okay, now I have to pause the video and like, what about you? And I'm gonna look like a total creep. And I'm like, fuck. Anyway, how was your day, Paris? How was your day? Are you stuffing for your Terry Davis car? Please, fuck is Terry? I'm not like that deep in the lore, you know. I mean, I know who Terry Davis is. I know memes about him. I know what TempleOS and Holy See is, but I'm not that deep. You can't process in English. Why? I mean, my English is not that bad. Like honestly, my English is, I would say, relatively good, right? I can communicate in English, but like sometimes, even though like I don't know, like I can express myself, but sometimes there is so many friction. I just can't express myself in the way I would want to do it, right? Like I can use words which like suits the purpose, but still they're like not what I want. And like I sit there and like for 10 seconds just staring in the emptiness, in the void, thinking about how this word, what is this word which like I can feel, but I can't like get from my head, you know. And it's just like sending mail to CIA, smoking cigarette. What the fuck? Why? I don't. How is it related? I don't understand it. Okay, I guess we'll have to dedicate some stream into learning Terry Davis lore. 100%. I'm pretty sure we have to do it.
Sink, and then by the next morning I could wear that same pair.
Oh yeah.
So quickly.
By the way, you didn't answer my question. How was your day? Now, fuck. I'm mistaken. Now you can't escape it. You have to answer it.
Yeah, I like that you said different
Like
styles.
I spent 20 minutes explaining how I forget to ask how your day was. Then I ask you how
the 1-1-1 rule to create like a mental model in your head about which one's washed and which one's dry. Because if they all look completely different, they're not all black or something, which I'm definitely.
Where they been? Okay, I just stressed a lot. Oh. W Monday. I just stressed a lot. No, like really. Oh, by the way, have you seen that AWS was dead today? Have you seen that? Because I've seen it. our services were down too because of AWS, but we like figure out this it's not our problem. It's AWS, and we were like, well. Yeah, it was kind of funny. You know, because of recent events, I'm off work. Oh, okay, I see. And how is he doing? Like, can I like even speak about it on stream? Is it okay?
To keep track of.
How about travel accessories? What are some of your favorites?
The Arcade Atlas belt that I've tested, that I brought up prior, I love that thing because it's a belt that I never have to take off when I go through security. It's all just plastic and nylon and some stretchy stuff. So I really dig that. And then, I don't think we talk about this enough, right? But a buff, a merino wool buff.
Let's not go into the topic. Okay, no problem.
For a neck gaiter, it's sometimes called. That's super versatile. First of all, you can wear it as a scarf. You can twist it up and turn it into a beanie. And it just has
I'm happy
so
you had a good rest, to be honest. Trying to clean it off, never mind. First, and then we'll speak about it. Okay.
Doesn't take up that much space. So we're always trying to find things that take up the least amount of space possible, but are super useful.
What do you think about the lightning, right? Because I have this, like, I'm gonna like show the full cam, right? I have this basement setup, right? Then it looks so bad. So I have this my bed, right, which is messy, right? Because I don't just like, fuck, how do you say it? I don't know English. I don't know any words. Like, there are so many words which are like so subtle, but they have the different meaning of the like regular words which I know, and I just can't. Okay, so my bed is just really messy because like I have this not carpet. Fuck, I forget how is it called. The fuck, it's not carpet. How is it called? How do I even Google it? How is it called? The thing which like warms me at night. I feel so bad. It's so funny. I decided like with this level of communication skills, I decided to start streaming. It's just hilarious. Okay, so this scene which is like the most messy part of my bed, right? It's that messy because I don't see the reason. The blanket, yeah, thanks. The blanket is just like, what's the point of straightening it out, right? Of like laying it evenly on the bed if you like came in the evening and will ruin everything, right? There's like no point. It's just inefficient. Who the fuck does that? You just leave it as it is, and then you come in the evening and just use it. Yeah, and I have this lamp, right? Which basically, as you can see, it blasts the photons into into the wall, right? In the white wall, because this light is like, how do I say it? It's too bright, so if like it's too bright and harsh, so if I'll just like direct it on myself, I just have this white spot on my face, which camera just like can't fix because I have a really bad camera. But if I decrease the brightness, then I just don't have enough light for camera to even work, and it's just like a lot of noise and so on. So like I went big brain. I just used my white wall, right, as a light diffuser, right? It's not probably diffuser, it's a reflector. Anyway, I guess it does the same thing. Also, why my hair is so symmetric? Why it go? Anyway, I guess that's enough now. Fair trade, it's amazing. I like the new setups. You think so? You think it's amazing? I don't know. Like, I mean, there is like some kind of vibe to it, right? It feels, I don't know, it feels really good. I don't know how to say it. Like, it's so bad it feels good, right? Also, this like cozy lighting, really bad camera with noise, right? It feels, I don't know how to explain it, right? It feels cozy, I guess the best word. But still, I don't know. Like, it's also the fact that like I spend a lot of, like, a huge amount of time tweaking my camera, right? So I was tweaking all of that, right? And there is like a lot of things which like change the quality of the video dramatically. Fuck, it's floating. Yeah, and good thing it's oh wait, it's not the thing I wanted to move. Good thing it's not a MacBook, and I can fully control the can. Right? How little you need for to be happy? The fuck, it's broken. The fuck? What? Wait, do you see that? The fuck? Well, I guess it is what it is. I'll just whatever. The old Axiom was too corporate. The new Axiom feels like average Black Hat World forum user. I don't know what Black Hat World is, but I feel like I might. It doesn't. Fuck, no way. Am I even live? Why? Sometimes, you know, I feel like Hyprland is the greatest thing that was invented in Linux field, in Linux desktop field. But sometimes I hate Hyprland so fucking much, I just can't express it. You know, PC smoking cigarette. It's fucking Hyprland. I don't know. Like, it's the same way. Like when I move the browser.
It's not too hot.
Okay, at least keyboard works. When I move the browser out on another screen, it just crashes, and there is like nothing I can do. Control N. But like It's by the way, the new window doesn't work either, and like I would need to move all of that.
little
I don't-
toasty. But that is so true. On a
Let's-
plane,
let's
I'm
just-
definitely conked out.
It
when
works.
It's
If
great.
it
A lot
works,
of people
it
find
works.
Marina wool itchy.
Just-
I know that's
just-
something you don't necessarily do.
I'll
I
not
think
touch
for
it.
myself, I find it
My hands-
easier
my hands are
than
designed to
not
break
quite as
scenes,
easy as
I don't
other
know.
people. Some garments are fine with
Okay.
me, some aren't,
Let's-
so
let's-
it's kind of a trial
let's-
and error thing.
Well, I can't-
But what other
I
materials
can't-
have you tried that have similar property?
Oh, I can. Never mind.
Least amount of space possible. Buff or a neck gaiter is sometimes called. That's super versatile.
Sign from God, don't go on back at all. Fuck, now I want to check it from my phone. Like I can't. You're baiting me. Like mention it that way. It's just designed for me to like check it anyway. Black Hat World. I disable ad block. No, I will not. The fuck. The fuck is that? I can't. Why do they want my cookies? I don't want to give you my cookies. Anyway, good thing I'm not using it. Fuck, I can't.
Versatile. You can wear it as a scarf. You can twist it up and turn it into a beanie. And it just has so many uses, and it doesn't take up that much space. So
It's
we're always
really
trying to
no
find things that take
Okay.
up the least amount of space possible.
Okay,
But
I
are
saw
super
I
useful.
saw the
He also
opposite
uses
actually.
eye mask.
I mask when you're sleeping. When it's not too hot. It gets a little toasty. But that is so true. On a plane, I've definitely conked out.
Much
when that thing. It's
vulnerable
great.
and
A lot of people
skid.
find
The fuck is skid? And what does vulnerable means in this context? Like I can't interpret it in a way which makes sense. My brain just refuses to like consume these words. It's literally called Black Hat World. What do you expect? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I now realize. Yeah, that makes sense. Vulnerable hacker and script kiddie. Oh, but like vulnerable hacker, it's such a weird combination of words. Like you can basically add vulnerable to anything, like vulnerable programmer or like I don't know, vulnerable dancer or like I don't know, vulnerable cooker or like vulnerable child. You know, and it's just like it's the same. Vulnerable is like yeah, like the one who's wanted, right? Not wanted like by CA, but like by other people, right? Or like it's CIA, or like they're trying to be hacker while not knowing things. Okay, so it's me. literally me. I mean, I'm not trying to be a hacker. Maybe if I would be a hacker, I would never tell you. Could that be the reason? I'm not telling you that I'm a hacker.
Marina wool.
Or maybe I was telling all of this so that I'm just joking. I'm not a hacker. Or maybe I'm just going crazy and come up with some like weird shit just because I can.
Itchy. I know that's something you don't necessarily deal with. I think
You big hacker. You up level hacker.
for myself, I
Yeah, you see, I hack my PC. It just doesn't work anyway anymore.
it itchier
That's
than you do,
how
not
big
quite as
hacker
itchy as
am I.
other people. Some garments are
It's
fine
I
with
guess honestly. Fuck, my OBS just doesn't work completely. I can't even switch the scene. How am I gonna end the stream? Oh, I know how. You know how? I'll just turn off my PC. I guess that's the only option. Yeah, what I was thinking about, I wanted to tell something. Oh yeah, I'm such a hacker. I hacked my PC. I think it's time to install Kali Linux. It doesn't. Yeah, you're so good at it. You can hack yourself while streaming and look in YouTube at the same time.
me, some art. So it's
I
kind of
have
trial and error
Neuralink injected, you know, and like I'm doing this with my Power Assault.
thing. But what other materials have you tried that have similar properties that you've actually?
No, you're asking the wrong guy. I'm Team Marina all the way.
Fuck, I forget to listen to the video.
It's a little toasty. But that is so true. On a plane, I've definitely conked out wearing that thing. It's great.
A lot of people find merino wool itchy. I know that's something you don't necessarily deal with. I think for myself, I find it itchier than you do, but not quite as itchy as other people. Some garments are fine with me, some aren't. So it's kind of a trial and error thing. But what other materials have you tried that have similar properties that you've actually liked?
No, you're asking the wrong guy. I'm Team Marina all the way. But I would choose fabrics that dry quickly. So I think Patagonia has this fabric. I forget what it's called, but it's basically it dries super quickly. But I do find when I'm wearing that kind of stuff, it tends to like pick up my body odor faster. So I'm washing it like every day.
I think as well, I've had good luck with bamboo.
I don't like that.
Yep. One, it has
I
to be
don't- I don't
processed
want-
a very specific way.
I don't want to wash it every day. If there was a choice, I would never take a shower. Like never. I would just write C++ in the basement. No, even I would C++. Who the fuck writes C++? I would write Rust in the basement. Never take a shower, right? And eat. What do they eat usually? Cakes? I don't know.
or research, or else like if it's that
I
process,
fucked it up a little bit, but you got the point.
So that's where it requires a little bit more effort, I think, from you on like the buyer side to figure out which ones are going to be the best options. And then linen, which you mentioned earlier, is just so wrinkly. I love traveling with linen, but I make sure that I have a way to keep that thing when I get there, iron it or something.
Oh yeah, you have to.
It gets
Yeah.
really gnarly looking. But
You know,
it's very
it
nice
was
to sell.
self-harm, like literally. Like, have you exposed yourself? Do you live in a basement? Don't take a shower and write Holocene
Or in
Python.
hot weather.
You know how narrow the narrower, right? More narrow the circle of people who can be you has become. You know. I'm gonna find it. Sometimes I feel
I think,
weird.
in terms of like a
I
actual
live in a blanket.
material,
Okay.
Yeah.
I
the
mean,
wool just really comes out on top
live in a blanket feels like a dream, isn't it?
a lot if you can handle the
It's just like
Definitely.
when I was at home in Ukraine, right? I was a child and I was like my body was much smaller than I am right now, right? And I like to sit that way, take the blanket, just like go around, like sit, and I have only my head sticking from this construction, right? And I just like watching videos. It was cozy. Actually, I can still like do something similar. I can just like put my legs here, right? And it feels kind of
There's
good.
like a bunch of other types of fabrics or things that are woven in. I think some are marketing, some are not. Like there's micromodal, which is one, or modal, which is one.
It's because I'm a dream man.
People don't like the feel of microfiber, so it might not be itchy, but it's gonna be that microfibery feel.
ECC, is it you?
Lyocell, yeah. Some
Is it like how ECC is? I mean, like I'm not watching him, but it feels like there's probably something how he could behave, right?
people like weave silk
It's a meme. Okay.
into the fabric.
I mean, it's really comfortable. Yeah, I remember that he's an L, right, from Death Note. I probably saw this meme.
Like,
And he sits this way. No, I like to like, fuck, how... Oh, it's so difficult to speak. Yeah. I like to back up, right, to like put my back on the back of the chair. I hope it makes sense, right? And then just like, I have... Fuck, how do I show it without exposing myself? Wait a minute. I can't switch. You just have to live with it, right? So I have this table, and I just like putting my legs against the table, right, and my back against the how's it called? Fuck. Wait, is it a chair? Chair. Fuck. I just. It's time to watch the video through the end. At the end of the stream, I just can't. I can barely think. Not even speak.
a lot of companies do this, which apparently helps with odor. There you go. So let's just talk about
I think we have the exact same desk. I mean, it's not my desk. It's just like the desk that was in a flat I'm renting. Are the feet of the table round and wide? No, they are. The fuck? I can't tell. Give me a minute. I need a flashlight. Is it called a flash? No, it's not. It's orange, but it's round. Yeah, but it's orange. It's like something in between orange and wood orange. You know? Yeah, we can't do color. The fuck you mean? Remember, I'm calling. Okay. Okay.
name every fabric.
There's a ton of fabrics out there, and I think it really is trial and error too. Like, make sure you're getting these items before you go on your trip. If you're wearing a shirt for the first time when you're traveling, there's a chance you're going to find 15 things you don't like about it. So make sure you get it ahead of time. Just wear it around casually, and then you'll know whether or not it's going to be something that works for you. I know a lot of people's concern with merino wool is the price. Do you
Is
think
Parmesan
that-
yours, by the way?
For me, it's
Huh? Huh?
definitely worth it, and I'll bring up a example of when I was traveling.
Can you think about my own eye problems? Huh? I feel like I'm losing some context, and I want to manage whole company tech problems. Huh? Fuck! I need fork in OBS, which like I can push the button and it's gonna change the scene to my cam stretched to white cam, right? And I'm like sitting stretched, a little bit freaky, right? A little bit funny, and I'm like doing some weird shit, and then like I pretend like I'm a cool streamer, you know.
For 2 years with 3 t-shirts in 2017. So we just did the math on this, but during those
Can you I didn't get the point. Aspiring CTOs, by the way. Aspiring S is like of CTO, right? Na hui. Thank you, CS. I didn't get it at first, but then the fuck you're saying, man? What is that? Say sorry.
years, I wore each shirt, like a little over 200 times, and it netted out to be about 60 cents per wear, which is more than cotton. But since I only had 3 shirts and I could wear them more between washes, it ended up being a lot cheaper because I wasn't checking my bag. I was on a flight like every 2 weeks. So I saved a ton of money on checked luggage fees. I'm wearing some really nice, soft, and comfortable clothes.
It's a joke to say that I'm trying to become huge in tech to solve problems, but I can't even remember about my own problems. It's okay. Like, I don't think it's something which will stop you from becoming huge in tech. Like really. And it's also kind of relatable, but like, I don't think, like, I guess everyone is that way. It's a joke.
Clothing that is
I feel so embarrassed. I don't even know like how to react.
odor resistant and dries quickly. And yeah, it was just overall
Wow, spelling joke by letters, it just
worth it.
What are some
and literally me, like this me didn't understand it was like I read it was a joke. I guess I kind of knew it was a joke, but then I decided like, okay, well, let's constructively deconstruct the joke. Yeah.
of your
How to
favorite
say sorry in your language? Вибач. VYBACH. I guess this way.
merino wool brands?
Unbound, this video is
Or if in Russian it's прости, so it's like PROSTI. I guess that's way.
sponsor, obviously. And then Woolen Prince is really up there for me. Mac on the West Coast is doing some really
Вибач. Прости. It's P. First is P, not B. It's kind of funny. It's like брости. It's like it's the next level after прости. It's like when you say прости to your bro, you know, it's брости. Anyway, it's okay, Paris. It's okay. I'm just joking.
some stuff.
I'm just
Outlier,
joking.
based out of Brooklyn. Also, they have some great
Joke. You know,
pieces and some very high fashion pieces as well. So if that's your thing, go check it out. We were just looking at
Прости,
the website before this,
братан.
they constantly change that thing. It looks crazy.
How do is it CS or something?
Classics too that have been around for a while, like minus 30.
Okay. Now. I don't know. No, I had a solid certificate. Yes.
A lot of these are more like that performance merino wool though, of like what used to be before companies like Unbound, Wool, and Prince.
We have
come in
first.
and brought
We have me and Hugh, right? We have to have a call on Discord sometime. We have to. Спасибо. Probably around more insults than real words. It's. I guess it happens like to every time you learn the language from like regular people, not from teachers. You know, I don't know. It's just such a common thing. Yes, we need to. Yes, that would be really great. That would be really great. I hope that time my PC will not die.
merino wool.
Na zdrowie? There is zdrowie? Yeah. Zdrowie. Yeah. It's like, fuck, how do you translate it? It's like when you say thank you, right? And you like the answer is you're welcome, and you can say like na zdrowie. It's like the same as you're welcome, right? It's not like when you invite. Like welcome has 2 meanings. Like if someone comes to your house, you can like say welcome or something, but it's not gonna work in Russian the same way. It's like mostly when someone is grateful to you, you can just answer with na zdrowie.
to like the everyday wear category. What about you? Did I miss anything?
I would add Brandwin. I've really liked them recently. Their wear with the digital nomad packing list. I've had their underwear, but they also have released like compression leggings recently, and they have a very like neutral look to them as well, kind of a more casual like t-shirt tank top kind of a vibe. But I find that
Payal?
women's
The
renewable
fuck is
clothing, a lot
Payal?
of brands do it well. Like there's Wooland, which is woolen.
Payal
dresses.
what?
There's also Merino has a lot of women's items, but I like having another.
I can't remember. Like, I mean, there is a word payal, but like, it's not. You would probably not learn that in CS. Payalost. Payal is like, it's like the past tense of the word to solder, right? Like solder. I can't show you. Like solder keyboard. And payal is like I was soldering keyboard. So like я паял keyboard. Пожалуйста. It's like пожалуйста, yeah. It's like I would probably write it like P-A-Z-H. No, it's actually if you do it correctly, it's like P-O-Z-H-A-L-U J, like yeah, J with a dot. S-T-A. I guess this way.
Women's merino wool.
Can I write it in? No, my browser doesn't work like anywhere. Too tired for that? Yeah, that's alright, man. That's, I mean, you're already doing way too much. Like you have the amount of messages you're doing is just like
let us know, but a lot of theirs are very,
it's like adorable.
looking
I would say
shirt.
that way.
That sort
So
of
Russian
knitted.
cursive
I think-
and what the fuck, man? It's like nobody understands. Like nobody understands that, right? Like any. Honestly, like. Okay, now I think about it. Honestly, I just don't understand cursive, like, in any way, you know? Like, cursive should die. Honestly, like, Russian cursive, oh, you like, yeah, it's like, there's this word, chinchilla, right, which I have no idea how to translate in English. It's like an animal, how do you say, not home animal, fuck, it's like the animal which you, like, can keep it at home, right? There is like a word for that. It's like there are like animals which like can live in the wild, and it's chinchilla in English too. Oh yeah, good. That's great. At least something works for me. Okay, so I mean, it's kind of like these photos which you see, they kind of not. I mean, they are written correctly, but like it's not like you would write it that way, right? Because there is like when you write letter sh, right? Like ch in English, right? So sh. There is a separate letter for it. So like you do in which way I should do it? Probably other way around, right? Because it's mirrored. So you do it one letter U, right? English U. Then another letter U, and then there is like little tail. Right? And this tail is not like full U, it's only a little tail. And by this little tail, you can like separate the letters. And you like just basically do this tail a little bit lower and longer, and then like your letters are not the same like bunch of mess, you know? You can like see separate letters, and it just like, literally depends on how you write. And because of that, I just hate cursive. Like cursive should die. Like literally, I guess like 2 years ago, I started to write all the letters in how do you say it in English? In like typing style? Like I don't connect them. I just like literally doing the fuck, how is it called? I don't know. Like the same way they're like written in your monitor, you know, on your PC, and it's just so much readable now. I mean, you can search it up on Google. Yeah, I can. I can't do anything, but I can't even swap scenes. I can't even end this stream. I can't end this stream. You know, I just can't end the stream. Also, why do I always watch? And why do my camera is so tilted? I always watch in chat and not in cam. Cursive and Valorant.
That it's nice to see that come up, because I remember
60 seconds.
Like in 2017 there was like nothing for Weapon, and at least there are a lot of these brands are like doing a little bit of that and starting to get more into it. I think that's really encouraging. So those are some of our favorite tips when it comes to travel clothing, and some info on why merino wool is one of our favorite fabrics to travel with.
Nice.
Do you have any favorite garments or favorite materials that you like? Feel free to drop us a comment down below.
I like
Always love
Garmin
hearing from you. See you next
Garmin
video.
materials.
In this video we are excited.
No, stop it. Okay, how do I end the stream? How do I end the stream? Do I really have to like press the power button for a few seconds? Is there like a way to fix? Like my PC works, right? It's just that any interface just doesn't. Okay, this one works. My right keyboard doesn't work. The fuck? Wait, I can't erase. Wait, the fuck? It doesn't work either. It just broke. In real time, it just broke. Wait. It got alive. You saw it was blinking, and now it's dead again. The fuck is that? Wait, it works. No. Wait, the fuck? No way. Huh? When I type on my keyboard, it doesn't work. When I type on a laptop's keyboard, it works. The fuck? Oh, it works. Okay, Forrest, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. It was a pretty good stream. I really enjoyed it. I don't know. I did not expect anything from the stream. I was just like watching videos for myself, but you came. It was pretty good. 15 minutes video watching, 55 minutes of stream. Windows plus L, it works on Linux, don't worry. Is it like lock screen? It's not gonna work because it's Hyperland. I have to like specify it.